Hi everyone, I'm Rosier and we're playing King Arthur's Legends Rise. And today my account finally reached level 100, as you can see. Level 100. And then the max energy capacity for level 100 is 300 energy. That's a lot of energy to be used. And if you leave your account for like a few hours, then you can replenish your energy back again. And I believe level 100 is the highest level. If I check, when I check the other content creators videos, right, they're also like level 100 there after a few weeks. So I believe level 100 is the max level for every player. But I'll see first whether this level can be increased to further increase our energy capacity. Okay, and I would like to thank everyone for subscribing my account, my YouTube channel. I realized that I managed to reach 5,000 subscribers in a very short time. Yeah. I was quite surprised that I reached there with so much subscribers. So thank you everyone for subscribing my channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. So in today's video, I'll be creating a guide on Tarrasque. So Tarrasque is currently residing in the Shrine of Storms. So I'll be showing you my new team on how I farm the highest stage, stage 10. And this strategy can be applied from stage 1 all the way to stage 10 if you have the heroes. And these heroes are Morgan, Rosier, Sarah, as well as Sergius. Both Morgan and Sergius are legendary heroes that you can get as a free-to-play player. Morgan, you can get it easily after completing the main storyline chapter 10 stage 7. Sergius, on the other hand, you can get a copy of him by purchasing him from the arena shop and get his flame relic from the clan shop. And these two heroes, after you play like more than like 30 days, the game gives you a lot of free summoning, a special summoning ticket. You can easily get these two heroes. I've been playing this for like 2 months now, so I managed to get most of the rare heroes in the game. So let me quickly go through their roles and responsibilities in this dungeon. Basically, Morgan is there to decrease the attack gauge of the boss using her compressed inferno, because decreased attack gauge is the main weakness or the Achilles heel for this Tarrasque boss. So as you can see here, right, whenever the Tarrasque boss receives a decreased attack gauge, he will also self-inflict himself with another 30% decreased attack gauge. So this is his main Achilles heel, his main weakness. Okay, and then for Rosier, she's basically there as my primary damage dealer. You need to have a strong damage dealer. You equipped in the flame relic, because the boss, right, is storm element. So having a flame relic, right, allows you to do 25% more damage and also receive 15% less damage from the boss. And then Sarah, on the other hand, she's there for her unique passive skill. If you were to inspect her passive skill, right, agonizing cuts, when using her skill 1, it grants a buff disruption as well as the attack gauge disruption. His arms, right, will be able to provide him with attack gauge boost. If you see his left arm, you'll recharge the Tarrasque attack gauge boost. By having Sarah here, right, you'll prevent this left arm from providing this boost, and also further preventing his other arms to preventing the left arm from providing this defense increase to the boss, and also preventing the boss from buffing himself with attack speed. So Sarah just basically can prevent all these buffing abilities as well as the attack gauge boost. And then finally, Sergius is here to speed up everyone. So using his A3, Great Sun's Favor, recharge all allies attack gauge, so you have more turns to attack the boss. This one is like similar to like Red Shadow Legends increased turn meter boost. But funny enough, right, that this game they have very few heroes that can provide this boost. So it's quite a different mindset. You need to play with using a different mindset. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So prioritize to attack the boss and click start. Alright, let me show you the skill order settings first. So as you can see, Sergius will be prioritizing his A3 ability to increase the attack gauge boost, and then fall back to his A1 in case if there's insufficient vigor. Sarah, on the other hand, will be just prioritizing on her A1 ability to apply the buff disruption as well as the attack gauge disruption that I mentioned earlier. Rosier, on the other hand, her A3 deals the most damage. A2 deals a bit only. the reason why I practice at A3 because it can also trigger the Hook of Death as well as self-buffing itself with the Blood Frenzy, allowing her to increase the dot debuff duration. And finally Morgan, just practice on the A2. And all of these heroes are equipped in a Vigor set. This is really important so that they have extra Vigor to use to spam their A3 abilities. So, okay, let me slow down the battle. So as you can see here, right, it is intentional for the boss to attack our hero. This is what I want. The reason being, right, is I want Sergius to apply the focus target. This one. Whenever the enemy attacks any allies, any Sergius allies, right, which is this skill, to the hard passive skill, he will automatically attack the enemy and inflict the focus target to the boss. And in order to inflict this focus target debuff, right, you need to build Sergius with at least 60% or more effect accuracy to land it properly. So that your damage dealer, right, who has maybe have very little hit accuracy, she can take advantage of this focus target. Because Tarrasque boss, right, at floor 10, right, he has very high evasion rate. So by having this, right, it allows your damage dealer to not miss that much and helps to speed run the battle. Alright. So it's intentional for the boss to go first and hit our heroes here. Alright, let's get back to the battle. And that's the Hook of Death from Rosier to extend the bleed duration. And that's the boost. So as you can see, I think I missed out. Sarah also applied the, what's this called? The attack gauge disruption as well as the buff disruption. So although the left arm, right, reaches to the max attack gauge boost, it will not do anything to assist the boss because the attack gauge boost is just cancelled. Okay, the boss tried to buff himself with the attack speed, but did not manage to do that because of the Rosier's buff disruption. And yeah, we are like around 1 minute and we're almost at 70% of the enemy boss HP. So this will take a while for Rosier to stack more and more bleeds. The more bleed the enemy has, right, the more damage she will take. So you will like quickly snowball the damage. The left arm is almost going to full attack gauge boost, but it doesn't do anything. You just need to worry about the right arm dealing damage to us as well as Tarrasque. So you need to be able to tank in at least the first initial AoE attack and then his right arm attack. If you manage to get your Sergius to max his A3 ability, right, then the run will be much faster because it keeps on boosting Morgan's speed to consistently decrease the attack gauge of the enemy. Right now it's only like 50% increased attack gauge boost. Alright, we are in around about 2 minutes and we managed to take Tarrasque's HP down to 25%. Okay, we can survive that hit. The right arm almost got us. But luckily we decreased the attack gauge of the both right arm and the Tarrasque. Alright, we are almost there. 3 minutes in and yeah, the boss will be down within that final hit. Okay, that's the Rosier's animation showing that she deals the most damage for this battle. Alright, so let's check out the battle stats here. So as you can see, Rosier dealt the most damage at 75%, then followed by Morgan at 23%. And most of the healing is done by Rosier because she has the drain ability provided by Morgan as well herself, and then Sarah also heals everyone with her A1 ability. So and then these are the offense stats. These are the most damage dealt by Rosier. followed by Morgan. These are the defense stats, and then these are the skills used. So if you manage to time your vigor regeneration and vigor consumption, right, Rosier will not use her A1 ability at all. Same goes with Sergius. Sarah will also help to replenish the vigor so that Rosier as well as Sergius is able to consistently use their A3 ability. Alright, so let's exit. Let me show you how I built each of these heroes. Alright, so let's start off with Morgan. So let's see her stats. She has around about 264 attack speed, 2 vigor charge, 78% critical rate, effect accuracy is 3.46%, and the rest is like 24,000 HP defense. For me, right, how I built Morgan is just build her with sufficient attack speed and effect accuracy, and then followed by critical rate, attack, and critical damage. So she's more of a damage dealer and debuffer, but her primary role is as a debuffer first. And these are her overall detailed stat info. I did not prioritize on the hit accuracy. This one is mainly used for damage dealers, but she's more of a debuffer. That's why I need to prioritize on her effect accuracy, which is this one. Okay, and then let's check out her other stats like her chivalry. For chivalry, I managed to get the chivalry 6 with the help of the Happy New Year event, as well as the other events that's providing the legendary memory master stones. So I managed to get it to chivalry 6 to benefit from this 15% attack. And then for skill level up, there's not much changes here because I did not farm the Master of Death. I'm still farming the Master of Apocalypse to get my Sergius as well as Rosier skills to be maxed out for the Flame Relic, so that they can consistently apply those Hook of Death as well as the Bleed, and also increasing the attack gauge boost for Sergius to 60%. And then for her Awakening is on max, advanced also. Alright, so let's check out the equipment. For Morgan, I'm equipping her in a Vigor as well as Accuracy set. So let's quickly go through the gears. So this is the helmet. This is the Vigor Cuirass. Vigor boots. This one is like only a 4-star. Hopefully I am able to get better gears, better Vigor gears. Currently I'm not farming much Vigor in the campaign. My primary objective is to, right, the higher stage you go in the main story, you will get more and more resources. So I plan to try to build my heroes as strong as possible, then just cheese my way through all the way to maybe like chapter 7, is it chapter 10 or chapter 7, and get the most Vigor crescent so I can build more Vigor set in a more efficient way. Okay, and then this is the Vigor necklace with a plus HP, pretty subpar. Hopefully I can get a better gear. Then this is the critical rate accuracy earrings, the attack speed accuracy ring. For the keepsakes, just effect accuracy belt, only 5-star, 5-star attack speed fortitude set, orb, and then we have a critical rate corrosion belt, all of a mixed set. So I still need to farm a lot more keepsakes. Ideally, I want to get a strive set, so it'll be helpful for the Forbidden Dungeon. So whenever she kills the enemy with A2 ability, right, then she'll instantly get another turn, which is quite useful. So I plan to get a strive set for her in the near future once I get more keepsakes. And these are her detailed equipment settings here. Nothing much changed except for having the banner up to increase her critical rate and attack speed. For the Flame Relic, also nothing much. I only max out her A2 ability, then save all the Flame Relic skill tomes for Sergius. That's basically about Morgan. Let's move on to the next hero, who is Rosier, our primary damage dealer. So I did some changes on her gears in order for her to be able to hit the enemy more successfully. So let's see how I built her for her stats. So for Rosier, she has around about 208 attack speed, slightly higher from the previous Aldrich dungeon run. Last time it was 199, then I boosted to 208. So I speed tuned her with her Anguish. Okay, and then she has a critical rate of 68.46%. And then she has an effect accuracy of 72.85%. Her HP is also boosted from 16,000 to 17,000, and her attack is slightly boosted as well. But the main changes that is not shown here is in the detailed stat info, where I increase her hit accuracy from like 4% to 26.5%. This is very, very useful, especially for Tarrasque, who has a very high evasion rate. So in order to hit Tarrasque, right, you need a high hit accuracy to prevent him from evading your attacks, because the boss has a very high evasion rate. Same goes with other bosses in the equipment dungeon, like the Arcelus. Arcelus also has a high evasion, but not as high as Tarrasque. And this allows her to improve the run and to be much more consistent. Okay, let's go on with the other information here. As usual, she has full chivalry, but the most important one is you need to get this chivalry 8 so that she can extend those bleed debuff, make it stick on the Tarrasque boss. So the more bleeds the enemy has, the more damage they will take for every hit that Rosier does. Same goes with her allies. Skill level up. I did not manage to farm the Master of Death, so this one is put on hold first. And then Awakening's max, Advanced max, level 60. For her equipment, I'm gearing her in a Vigor, Critical, and Corrosion set. Previously, I was using Strife set on her, but then I changed it to Corrosion set because I mainly use her more for like PvE content rather than Arena. Arena, you want to use Strife, or yeah, Strife, but Corrosion is mainly used to apply more dots to take down bosses, as well as enemy who has very high max HP and defense stats. Alright, so let's quickly go through the gears. So this is a Vigor helmet, Vigor cuirass, Vigor boots, Vigor necklace with effect accuracy, hit accuracy, critical rate earrings. Previously this one was a critical rate, then I switched to a hit accuracy. So hopefully I can get a 6-star gear from the Yaskol Hack equipment dungeon for a higher hit accuracy. And then we have a attack percentage critical ring. Previously this one was an attack speed, then I switched it to attack percentage. I believe the attack percentage provide more value on the main equipment here. Because usually the keepsakes, right? Keepsakes will not have like a primary stat of attack percentage, defense percentage, or HP percentage. So it's best to get all the percentage primary stats here. For the keepsakes, I'm using an effect accuracy belt. Then we have attack speed orb. And finally, we have a critical rate corrosion orb here. Banner with some attack speed here. But ideally, this one should be effect accuracy, but I do not want to like change the stats, then maybe like make this attack speed even worse. So I'm still farming more keepsakes from the Arcelus to get better gears here. And that basically sums up her gears. These are her detailed equipment settings. And for the relics, if you're like a early mid game or late game player, just max out the flame relic. Storm relic is just useful for like for the Aldri dungeon, but I mainly use her flame relic for many areas in the game because of her bloody festival. Because it has a very high chance to apply more bleeds compared to the rest of the relics here. So I just need 2 more upgrades here. Increase the hook of death by 10% from 30 to 40%, and also the bleed rate to 70 to 80%. So yeah, still have some room for improvement. So once I'm able to upgrade this to the max, right, then the run will be much faster. Then just avoid using this A2, it's pretty useless. And then A1 is useful in cases where if you don't have sufficient vigor, you need to use her A1 to charge up the vigor in order to use the A3. Oh, I just realized I got enough skill tomes here. Let's try our luck. A3. Oh man, it goes to A2. Oh man, I need to farm another 3 more books. That is around 60 flame rare tome. That's too much, man. But yeah, that means more farming the Master of the Apocalypse. And yeah, so that's basically it for Rosier. Let's move on to the third hero, who is Sarah. Oh yeah, there's new changes that came out in the patch notes. they have already fixed the developers already fixed her chivalry 8. So now, right, many players are using her in the arena so that it prevents the Morgan to decrease the attack gauge of the Serpent allies. So this is really powerful. So I plan to get another copy of her to unlock this chivalry 8. Let's go on with the stats first. So Sarah is a hero that is there as like a debuffer. It's some sort like a debuffer and as a healer. So it's pretty strange combination. So for this, right, I built her as a primarily as a debuffer. I need to make sure that her buff disruption as well as her attack disruption is stick on the boss. So I need to have at least close to 60% effect accuracy. This is pretty low. Hopefully I can increase it at least to 60%. And then she has a vigor charge of 2 because she's in a vigor set. Attack speed is 199, close to 200. So the stats apparatus is attack speed and effect accuracy. Then boost her HP. And then also provide her with some recovery. This one, 31.28%. Because there are some cases where Morgan isn't able to decrease the attack gauge of the right arm of the Tarrasque, right? It might hit us pretty hard and might kill our heroes. So having some recovery help us to alleviate that issue, replenish the HP of our lowest HP ally. Okay, and wait, did I show you the detailed stat info? Yep. So these are the stat info. So I also focus on recovery here. And then speaking of chivalry, I just mentioned, this one is mainly used in arena. I got defeated one of the arena defense team who has Morgan, Sarah, Kay, as well as Merlin. Because of this ability. So they are able to decrease my attack gauge, but I'm not able to decrease their Morgan as well as Sarah's attack gauge. So it's pretty weird, man. Yeah, hopefully I can find one more copy of her through the shot shop. But the most important thing for Tarrasque, right, you just need her to get to Chivalry 6 to get the most HP as possible. The rest doesn't really matter. Then skill level up, make sure you max out these agonizing cuts. You want it to have a 1 turn cooldown and a 2 turn debuff duration for these two. She's almost awakened. I need to wait for one more day, which is tomorrow. So I get another 15 more pedestals to unlock her banner slot, and then I can gear her fully in a immortal set to so that she can create a barrier on herself, so that she won't so the enemies are unable to damage her, and then she can provide more healing to the squishy heroes like Sergius, Morgan, or Rosier. So this is my plan for tomorrow. Need to wait one more day to get the pedestals in, and yeah. That's about it for her stats. For her equipment, she's geared in the Vigor as well as accuracy set, like how I've shown you with a Morgan build. Basically Vigor to recharge the natural Vigor and effect accuracy to apply the debuff. So this is the Vigor helmet. Vigor cuirass. Then Vigor boots. The Vigor boots stats is pretty not that great. So hopefully I can get some chain stats item to change it to like effect accuracy, attack speed, and those things. And then this is the HP percentage accuracy necklace. Plus defense, vigor earrings. Plan to change this, replace this with a better gear. Then we have an attack speed accuracy ring. I want to change this to wait, let me check. Yeah, I still need the attack speed. And then for the keepsakes, this is an immortal belt with a recovery percentage. And this is attack speed orb, immortal set as well. And then I have the banner slot is still locked. So I plan to gear her in a HP percentage, like this one. Yeah, I got this ready for her. So once she unlock her banner, right, then I can boost her HP, then provide her with additional effect accuracy and more attack speed. Okay. And here are her detailed equipment settings. And for the relics, I'm just using the storm, because I do not have the flame relic on her yet. I still couldn't find the flame relic in the shop. It has been a few days already. I still couldn't find this for her. So yeah, I'm still using her her storm relic for Tarrasque. Do not use the frost one. She gets killed in like one hit, because the Tarrasque boss does a lot of damage. And yeah, you can, yeah, I'm also farming some relic skill upgrades for her. So this one is pretty useful for Arena. If you just use her to spam her A2 ability with the Vigor set, or max out this one, so that she can improve her healing on her A1 ability. So my plan is to max out the A1 as well as the A2 for the Storm Relic. A3 is not really that great, but it's good to have the increased defense increase. But I just would use more for her A1 as well as the A2 rather than the A3 ability. And that's basically about it for Sarah. And let's move on to our final hero, who is Sergius, the legendary hero who everyone can get, but it will take some time to stockpile those arena tokens as well as those clan tokens. So how I built Sergius is basically to focus on 4 areas only: attack speed, effect accuracy, then HP and defense. Because Sergius is like a supporter hero, but I find that he is pretty squishy, man. I'm not sure why as a supporter hero he's pretty squishy. Maybe I did not upgrade his relics yet, or get more copies of him from the arena shop. Maybe because of that he doesn't have the additional HP and defense percentage, which makes him pretty squishy. Yeah, maybe I need to farm more copies of him just to boost that. But he is right now, right? I think it's still manageable. So yeah, prioritize on those 4 stats: effect accuracy, attack speed, HP and defense. The rest doesn't matter because he's not doing any attacks at all. Okay, these are his full detail set info. Okay, and then for his Shuri, no Shuri. But let me see if he can improve his HP. Wow. Okay, so for Shuri 4, you get effect accuracy and defense. That's good. Shuri 5, he get 15% HP. Shuri 6 is another 15. Let's have attack defense. Attack speed increase, blah blah blah. So I think the best would be getting him to Shuri 6 to get like 30% more HP. Yeah, and like 5% effect accuracy. And like 30% HP is better. Then this one is just basically improving his abilities or passive skills. Okay. So my next goal is to get him to Shuri 6, but this will take a while to farm lots of arena tokens to get his Shuri up, because he's not summonable from the Lake of Avalon. Alright, for the skill level up, just make sure you just max out this Prepare to March after using a skill, recharges 2 vigor. This is quite nice for arena. And then what else? I think the rest doesn't really matter. Yeah, only max out this A3 ability, P3 ability, this passive skill. Awakening, I got him to the 3rd one, and to get his banner slot open, right, it takes like massive amount of pedestals, which might need another season to get lots of pedestals there. So yeah, so this one will be put on hold first. I'll need to get the banner up for Sarah, because I mostly use her for like Forbidden Dungeon and dungeon farming. Okay, that's basically it for Sergius. I managed to get his level to 60 just by farming Gorgos there. Okay, for his equipment, I just gear him in a vigor as well as accuracy, like how we gear Morgan as well as Sarah. So this is his vigor helmet, vigor cuirass, vigor boots, effect accuracy necklace, then the fastest defense vigor earrings, defense percentage accuracy ring, and then this is a fastest HP immortal belt. Then this is attack speed immortal orb. And then the banner will need to wait for a long time, because it takes a lot of pedestals to just upgrade legendary banners. Okay, these are the detailed equipment settings here. And then for the relics, don't need to spend any resources on Frost as well as Storm. Just focus on the Flame one. And then just get his A3 to be max. And yeah, that sums up the Sergius. So to recap on how to build these 4 heroes: Morgan is effect accuracy, attack speed, then like critical rate, attack percentage, and critical damage. For Rosier, you just want to build her with effect accuracy, attack speed, hit accuracy, critical rate, attack, and critical damage. And then for Sarah, same like how you build Morgan, effect accuracy, attack speed, but as a healer you need to have a lot of HP and then also recovery. And last but not least, we have Sergius. Build him with effect accuracy, attack speed, and then HP and defense. Alright, so that's basically sums up the build for all of these 4 heroes in a nutshell. And all of them must be equipped in a Vigor set. So it'll take quite a while to farm lots of Vigor set because you need to spend a lot of energy in the main story to keep on farming there. Alright, so that's basically the end of the video. If you have any questions, you can leave down in the comment section of this video, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. If you have better damage dealer, it's not necessary to use Rosier. You can use any strong flame damage dealers you have. But currently my strongest flame user is Rosier. That's why I'm just using her instead. Okay, let's see what other people are using to clear this Shrine of Storm. So for Tarrasque, no, this is the ranking. Most people are using Morgan, Gillian, Sergius, Bedivere. Wow, they're using Bedivere to clear Tarrasque. Interesting. I might need to test this out to see how effective it is. But I believe that Morgan needs to be really fast to prevent the boss from even attacking, because Bedivere is just a damage dealer who has very little HP. Plus he is a frost relic user, right? He will just get eaten by this by this Tarrasque storm. So I think that there might be a way that they will go first in the battle and then prevent them from attacking Bedivere. Alright, so hopefully you learned a thing or two on how to build this team. And if you found this video helpful, you can give this video a thumbs up. And then if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And it will also notify you whenever I upload a new video on this channel. If you'd like to support me, I will leave a Netmarble link below, so you can support me there, as well as you can also extend your support. So I think there's a season for this support. So maybe once you extend it, then I will be able to consistently give you those stamina rewards. And you can get them from the Netmarble website. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.